Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is a card reading for the upcoming month of April 2019, and this is for all of my Leos, whether your sun, moon, or rising sign is in Leo. So if you are a Leo, sun, moon, and or rising, then this card reading is specifically for you and the upcoming month of April 2019. So before I get into your card reading and what I'm seeing here intuitively, I just want to say, if you enjoy these videos, you could totally support by just subscribing to my channel so that way I can keep coming out with these videos. It would really help a lot. But even if you guys don't subscribe or hit that like button, just thank you for tuning in anyways. I really do appreciate it. So we're just going to go on ahead and jump right into this reading. That's what you're here for, right? So the very first card that we have is the Two of Swords here. The next card is the Prince of Swords. The next card here is the Lovers. And the very last card that we have here is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I got a lot that came in while I was, because I've been sitting with the spread for the last few minutes, and I got a lot that really came in with this particular reading. I probably got more with the sign of Leo than I did with my other signs so far, which was interesting. There's so much, so I'm going to try to cover it all as quickly as possible. The first thing that I saw here with this Two of Swords, the very first thing that I got was you have literally split yourself in two. And I mean, she has literally split herself in two. So I figured it was just me kind of like observing the card. But I don't think it was just me observing the card. I believe that you truly have actually split yourself in two. Well, not that you have literally split yourself in two, obviously, but I see that with some sort of it's not even a decision that I'm getting. It's just kind of like, it's almost like, which side of yourself are you going to choose? And I know that sounds really weird, but just allow me to explain, okay? With this Two of Swords here, like I said, you completely split yourself in two. And another thing that I got with this Two of Swords was that you have separated yourself almost into two equal parts, and now that you have split yourself into two equal parts and you can't necessarily move because you need your other half, now you are literally taking on things that was never yours to take on. And I'm not exactly sure what that means. It's just what I received when I was looking at this card, but I just kind of got that now you are taking on things that was never meant for you. And hopefully that resonates with some of you. I'm really hoping so, because I'm not even exactly sure what that means. But it's just what I got. So I just wanted to let you guys know. And moving on to the Prince of Swords here. I am seeing somebody where there's just like a lot of divineness kind of going on in this spread. I'm seeing here, especially because of this crow, and he's about to land on this guy's arm here. What I was really getting with this particular Prince of Swords is you have a plethora of divine knowledge that lives within you. And I kind of think that maybe this Two of Swords is like, what part do I go off of? Do I go off of my intuition, or do I go off of my conscious brain? And I kind of feel like that's the way you've almost like, I feel like that's kind of the way you've almost like split yourself in two, is you don't really know what side of yourself to depend on, or to trust, or to listen to, or to be guided by. And but you definitely have, like I said, a vast amount of divine knowledge that lives within you. I got that very heavily when looking at the Prince of Swords. You have been through a lot, and you've weathered a lot. And I think because of that, you've almost been gifted this wisdom. And I don't know. it just kind of stimulated and ignited some parts of my own intuition when I was looking at this card. But, you know, I'm just seeing someone that the truth kind of has been brutal for you. The truth has kind of, as you can see, he has slices on him and scars and cuts and bruises and looks like wounds and stab wounds and stuff. You have, I'm just going to say it. I feel like you've been through a lot of lives. I feel like you have incarnated here into this life form very many times. And because of that, you've developed a plethora of divine wisdom that many people don't have. Moving on to the Lover's card here. The Lover's card speaks, dear, it's true. The Lover's card to me goes with the Two of Swords. And another really important thing that I got with this Two of Swords, with you splitting yourself in two, I almost literally saw in my mind's eye your twin, that you have a twin flame, because at some point in time in one of your past lives or something, a part of your soul disconnected. It's what I'm seeing. It's just what I'm seeing, and what I'm getting is that your soul at one point in time, very long ago, decided to separate from a part of itself. And you have a twin flame here. I truly believe that, because it's something that I'm just getting with this Lover's card. Normally with the Lover's card, I see balance, I see harmony, but I'm seeing literally that you have another half. You have another person out here that is literally another half of your soul. And because of the fact that you have not united with them yet, you're kind of stuck in this one area of life, and you're not really able to progress until you guys come and unify once again. And once you guys unify, once you guys come together in this unity, in this union, there is going to be so many doors that unlock within your subconscious, within your higher self, within your super conscious, within your spirit and your soul, because you're finally with your other half. And it's just going to unlock so many doors within your soul, within your spirit. I'm seeing a lot of parts of yourself kind of get unlocked by this union, you finally coming together with your twin flame. And I know that may seem super like intense to a lot of you guys. It seems extremely intense to me, because I'm not even someone that really kind of knows a lot about twin flames. I don't even know if I necessarily believe in twin flames, but it's speaking so loudly to me. So it's just something that I had to say. And then with this Ace of Wands here in reverse, I'm seeing somebody that's really struggling to just trust themselves, to just trust that inner voice, because I believe that that inner voice is really trying to lead you to your other half. And I believe, like I said, that you've been here very many times, very, very many times, for sure. It's just what I'm seeing. It's just what I'm getting. And I believe that that's also why I got with this Two of Swords here, that when you split yourself in two, you took on things that wasn't yours to take on. You kind of almost, in a sense, almost sacrificed a piece of yourself. And this wasn't something that had to do with you. This is something that, your higher self, your soul, spirit, energetic field, astral body, whatever it is you want to call it, whatever it is you believe in, it made this decision very long ago, before you incarnated into this life. So I see you really, really struggling to trust yourself, but I see you being pulled constantly to that inner voice, that intuitive voice. I see you being pulled constantly over and over and over again, being pulled to that inner voice where it's saying, hey, listen to me. I know, I got you. And you having to kind of decide which one do I go off of? Do I go off of this conscious brain, or do I go off of that little nagging voice that's just always there? Well, if you're not very spiritual, go off of that little nagging voice. But if you are somebody that is on a spiritual journey, then you know that that nagging voice is your higher self speaking to you. And that higher self, I believe, is truly trying to lead you back to your twin flame. Okay, so let's look at your oracle cards here. So we have here, the very first oracle card is first house, the body. Okay, that's not shocking for me, because what I'm getting with that oracle card is, yeah, there's there's definitely something within just your body, your temple, your energetic field that is going on here. Like, that's exactly what I got when I was looking at this spread, is like, there's something within your spirit or your soul that is, there's a lot going on within your spirit, your soul, and it's trying, I believe it's trying to lead you back to your twin flame, lead you back to that other half of your soul. And I don't know, that's what I'm getting when I see the body. I'm getting like, there's something with your body. It's something, and not necessarily your physical body, but for me, it's your astral body. For me, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm seeing. The next card that we have here is clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Yeah, so that is, I believe that goes with the Ace of Wands here. That small little nagging voice. You really don't know if you should listen to it or go off of it or trust it or not. It's small and it's there, and I believe that it's so faint and it's so subtle that it's probably difficult for you to kind of take notice of, but you do notice it. You do realize that it's there. You do realize that there's something there that's been kind of leading you and guiding you along the way for a long time. But I'm definitely seeing for April that it's going to be very imperative that you listen to that voice and trust that voice for sure. And then the last card that we have here is Isis, past life. The situation involves your past life memories. For sure. I mean, yeah, that's why I said this. To me, this doesn't have anything to do with your physical body. I feel like it has more so to do with your astral body, your energetic field. It's so heavy and it's so strong for me that that's really all I can kind of focus on. Is like, there's something within your astral body. There's something within your soul that's like, I feel like your soul came here to this pick a card reading or something. Like, I don't know. It's coming through so strong. So yeah, I definitely do believe that this situation involves your past life memories. Yeah, you've taken on things that were never yours to take on in the first place. And it could have been your other half, your twin flame that took on certain responsibilities that you subsequently or consequently kind of had to take on and deal with yourself because they signed up for it. And so since you guys are still connected, you're taking on what they're taking on. And it wasn't anything that you ever signed up for. It wasn't anything that you were ever like really asked for. It's just kind of happening. I don't think you ever really asked for any of these things, but you definitely have spiritual gifts. I see that for a fact because you've been here very many times. And I believe that you are somebody that is extremely spiritually gifted, that has a lot of spiritual gifts. So just really trust them and listen to them in this month of April. If you haven't been so far, really take April as a time to listen to that inner voice, because I believe I would not be shocked if in April you meet somebody that just blows you away within the first like 10 seconds of meeting them, because I'm seeing like very strongly a twin flame union for the month of April for anybody in for all of my Leo sun, moon, and or rising signs. I'm definitely seeing a twin flame union here. So I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if something goes on in April and you meet somebody completely new where it's just like, I feel like I know you, you know? So just look out for that coming up in April, okay? But this is a really, really, really exciting reading. I would even love for you guys to like come back and comment like after April, like if you've met someone or not, because I'm excited to see it. Leo's actually my moon sign, so it's interesting. But yeah, and for those of you, maybe you're already in a relationship. If you are in a relationship or married or something like that, just wanted to add this in here really quickly. This doesn't mean that your twin flame isn't somebody that like you have to fall in love with or anything like that. It could be a friend. It could be somebody that you're not even sexually attracted to or romantically attracted to or involved with. It could be somebody that's like a friend. It could be a stranger that you meet that just comes into your life and they just kind of complete you. This could be, like I said, a friend. This could be romantic or not romantic. So, you know, don't get too don't get too much in your head about that. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but I am seeing for many of you that this definitely could be a romantic thing. So just look out for that in case you already are in a relationship, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly really want to know how this ends up for you guys, all my Leos out there, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Make sure that you guys check out the rest of my videos that I have, because I have filmed because I've gone ahead and filmed a April card reading for the rest of the signs in the zodiac. So make sure that you check out your ascendant and your moon sign if you haven't already, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, and all the support and all the views and everything else. So I will be talking to you guys and seeing you guys next time, okay? Bye.